I'm street skating today, and my goal is to try and to destroy these frames. I have been skating these for probably about as long as I've been skating. I've had them in almost every boot that I own, if not actually every boot, and then some other people's boots because I've lent them to some people before. They've seen a lot. The sole plate when I bought this boot used already had quite a vigorous groove in it, so I'm not really attached to these. And my goal is to push these as hard as I can and to see if I can destroy them. Here is the spot. It's just a little ledge. You might recognize it from Small Town if you've watched any of my old videos. Alright, it's kind of a windy, wet day. This ledge is a little dangerous because there's like a 8-foot drop down to some swamp here. But you know, risk factor. I'm just going to throw a bunch of front sides on this curb. It's kind of taken some weather damage since we rub bricked it. It looks like that kind of opened up some more area for destruction. So I'm going to do a bunch of front sides on this, see if I can get some royales, and see if I can get close to breaking these frames at all. That or at least getting my own groove, you know? So let's go. Stop! Oh man, front siding this has been a lot harder than I was expecting. This thing is quite chunked after us opening it up the pores, rub bricking it. I can't imagine anybody else has skated this, like nobody else comes here. That being said, I'm not really getting any slides, I'm just kind of like pegging my frames against this concrete. So I'm gonna get a few more slides, try to destroy some of my sole a little bit more. And then I have one more spot I'm gonna try before I've gotta get going today. And we'll see the progress that I've made and see how well ground control Featherlite 3's and the Carbon 4 USD sole plates specifically, how they wear.
Take it easy.
That wasn't as great as I wanted to do a cool action intro to this shot, but anyway, I am done here. I tried getting some unities and I was tripping over myself. I was pushing really hard on the back foot of the Pawn Star, really trying to get some grind going on that. It does look like I got some wear on it, so we'll have to show that off at the end. There's a lot of exposed rocks on this ledge, so that made the front sides really skippy, made kind of everything really skippy. But hopefully that added to maximum shreddability for the wear and tear. That being said, let me get to the next spot. This next spot is really important to us, the Michigan crew, because we stumbled across it as we were looking for skate spots. It's one of those magical times where you just make a turn and there it is. Aaron and I passed this little back driveway and we're like, wouldn't it be funny if there was something skatable back there? Lo and behold, it's not incredible, but it's not bad. All right, so this spot is kind of hard to shoot by myself. The run up and the extreme curve of this ledge makes it weird to drop the camera, but we pursue on. That being said, dipping down from the sidewalk to the road, back up to the sidewalk, and then jumping onto this ledge is really gonna challenge me. But I'm gonna try to push as many raw grinds in this as I can. I have not waxed anything today. Also, my ultimate goal of this video was to be able to make something I can shoot in one day, edit one day, and hopefully post by the end. Because I've been getting into this routine where I edit something for like a month, and it's ending up getting in the way of things. So I need to try to find a way to hone in my production level and my editing skill. It's a good personal challenge. Anyway, on to personal challenges, street skating.
Understand what's going on here. What are you afraid?
All right, guys, I'm at the end of my about hour session. I'm gonna try to count how many grinds I got in this, but I'll show some B-roll of what the skate looked like before I started. Again, I did get these used, so this crazy groove in the sole plate on my dominant foot, the right foot, is not mine. But I do think I chipped away at it a little bit. You'll see that I got a little bit of wear here on the outside of the sole plate facing the obstacle. The underside, I kind of scraped away all of the old wax. You can see a good bit of marring and scarring here on the H-block. It's come up a decent bit. You can see the axles have some silver on them now, so I was definitely getting this frame wall down. You can also see that the toe protector is worn down a good bit as well. Here is the negative side of the right foot, my dominant foot. Not much change to the sole plate. I didn't do any negatives or anything crazy that's going to contact that. But it doesn't look like the H-block on the negative side has had much contact, so this side is still pretty good. Here's the positive side of my left foot, my non-dominant. You can see I got a little bit of wear here. It looks like most of it is on the second channel. I didn't get any silver on the axle bolts because I'm not really doing any switch grinds. I did get a decent bit of fraying on the bottom of the sole plate here, which I thought was interesting. But now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably from the Pawn Stars. But all in all, I think with me putting as much pressure as I can on my Pawn Star foot, I think that it held up pretty well. All right, and here is where the most damage was done. On the negative side of my non-dominant foot, the left foot, you can see where I was stabbing my sole H-block. It was just melting away at that H-block. Look at that. That is just destroyed. That's the most amount of groove I've done to anything, so I'm pretty proud of that. You can see here, that's just, it's almost gone. I'm gonna get into the axle bolt there, and I'm not gonna be able to have a second channel wheel. That's pretty cool, pretty neat. Sole plate looks pretty good though. It doesn't look like I did much to the sole plate. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. This has been a fun experiment. I'm gonna try to keep these videos going where I kind of force myself to street skate skate obstacles that are rough. And I really do want to push these Featherlite 3's and Carbons to the absolute limit until I can't use them anymore. So we'll see how many episodes that takes. This has been Spook Wackadoo, your favorite skate cretin. I'm out of here.